This episode is sponsored by Squarespace. Well, some sort of animal was here and ripped out my my weather stripping for my door. What a pain in the butt. And of course my trail cam pointing at my cabin right there was off. Thank God for YouTube, because I covered up the outlet. Somewhere in here anyhow. Well, welcome back to the cabin, everybody. I'm your host Graham, and this is Woodness Goodness, where we are still building this off-grid mountain cabin build in the Virginia wilderness. We've been at it about 2 years now. I get out here once a week, and that's basically all I can do right now. I got 2 kids and a full-time job outside this whole YouTube adventure, but we're making do. You know, I'm 36 now, and this is the chapter of life where a hobby like this or a dream like this is, I think, very important. You know, being a family man and a dad and a husband is extremely important to me, but in order for me to kind of be motivated to do all those things that sometimes can weigh on you and it can be downright exhausting, you know, having a dream like this behind me, this cabin that we've been working on, has been, I think, a real key to having a healthy and productive life. And so we're here. It's been a tough week. It's been a long week. I'm exhausted, but normally after spending a day at the cabin, I feel refreshed and rejuvenated, and so that's what we're gonna do. That's not our goal. Our goal is to work and get further along inside the cabin, but usually a byproduct is feeling kind of, feeling good, feeling refreshed, motivated, and like we accomplished something. So that's what we're doing here. Anyhow, we're gonna work on the inside today, keep trying to get up that wall paneling. I covered an outlet last video, and believe it or not, I had no idea, and I would have most likely forgotten if it wasn't for you guys reminding me that I did in fact cover up an outlet. So thank you all. I appreciate you all very much. So my neighbor across the way is putting in a new gravel driveway, so you might hear some sounds throughout the day that aren't me. So it's not as quiet as it usually is, but that's all right. Everyone's got to create their little piece of paradise. I really got to keep setting up that trail cam, because that bear keeps trying to get in my cabin, and it's not a good thing when you got a bear trying to get in your cabin. All right, So we're putting on this 1/4-inch birch, or not birch, it's maple plywood. It looks good, but it does do a little bit of this, a little waviness to it. It's not ideal, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that notices it. I mean, no one else is in here with me, so of course I'm the only one that notices it. But if I had more money, I would have probably done 1/2 inch plywood, but it was literally twice the cost. And it's just like, I've not tallied up the cost on this cabin yet, but it's getting up there, you know. I don't necessarily budget. I'm not good at that. So anyhow, so when we put up these 2 panels last time we were here, we were very excited. We were, yeah, just pumped that we were finally feeling like we were making progress. And with that, my excitement came, I totally forgot I had an outlet somewhere right in here. I actually don't know exactly where it is, so we're gonna have to kind of find it somehow. But I'm pretty sure it's right in here. This is a bedside outlet that I was doing. Thought it'd be kind of fun to have a bedside outlet. It's probably right there. And take this. There should be a little hump. See that? I think it's right there. So many people caught that outlet, which is amazing because I'm here all day. You guys are only watching 30 to 40 minute episodes and you still catch it. And I didn't catch it, and I edited the flippin' video. It's insane. All right, so lucky for me, I've got this little, yeah, it's right there. I think X marks the spot. Got it. I'm a little off. So we found it. And the thing is these are protruding. So I already reset this one about a 1/4 inch. The rest of them are sitting at a 1/2 inch because they have the little notch on the box. So I'm gonna have to redo the rest, but this one's already at a 1/4 inch, so it should be fine. But once I cut around it, it should get pushed in. Oh. Maybe that's the future. Do that every time. Okay. Crisis averted. Look at that. That's fine. Box is in there. Wires are in there. Unscathed. Looks good. That was a close one. So we're moving forward here. So what we got to do is prep our studs for this next 4-foot piece, which will be this stud right here. covering anything up? No. So in the corner, we're gonna put corner trim. Because my corners aren't perfect, and the corner trim will help it look perfect. Just like that, quarter round. I think you can get it in pine. Looks good. It'll look great. Look great. A lot of people keep asking me about the vapor barrier. Hopefully I'm gonna be bringing my buddy Brian, who's like, he literally used to install insulation for a living. The lack of heating and cooling that we're gonna have in here, or not a whole lot, we're not gonna require it. Plus we have rock wool. Plus I'm gonna be putting like a protective finish on the wood, which will be moisture resistant. So when moisture in the air is trying to pass through the wall, most of it, and most likely it's going to catch on the wood and the finish on the wood. That's after all the research I've done. I mean, as you can see, I am the guy who covers his own outlet with a piece of wood, so everything with a grain of salt, okay? Well, that went a lot smoother. So I use my tape measure to make sure I'm on center, because it's 1/4 inch. So if that nail, well, first thing, if you're not going through into a stud, it's not gonna hold, obviously. But that nail will just shoot right through. I mean, these nails sink pretty deep. But again, the glue is gonna be the real holder of the wood. The nail is to, well, it'll give it some strength, but it's mainly to keep it stuck to the studs until that glue totally cures out. And it's pretty easy to tell. You just push where the studs are, and if there's no movement between the wood and the studs, you're golden. Okay, Graham, remember there's an outlet there. Outlet there, outlet there, outlet there. So one thing with this bad boy is I gotta take it out and set it back in so it's only a 1/4 inch sticking out. Oh, I messed up. Big time. Well, I guess it was about time I mess up one piece. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smooth sailing. 6th time is not the charm. That line that I put there was the line to cut the whole, the whole piece, because I have this, the ceiling down here is less than 8 feet. It's like 7 feet and change. So, but I cut my window opening all the way to that line. because I was just in the zone and I forgot. So it's okay. This piece won't go to waste. We'll end up using it. It's a nice piece. It'll go somewhere, I'm sure. But I gotta redo it now. Oh my goodness. Guys, I just about forgot about this outlet here. Yikes. That would have not been good. That would have been funny, but not for very long. What do you think? That's looking pretty good. An echo is starting to form again. Before there was nothing because the rock wool absorbs everything. Oh, but I'm not sure what I'm doing with my electronics yet. So I don't know what we're doing here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to come up with an idea that keeps my electric system upgradable. So the input of the solar, I can upgrade that, and ultimately I'm just plugging in. I can plug into my Blue Eddy, I can plug into my EcoFlow, I can plug into my EcoWorthy system that I have beside me over there. So we're gonna wait on that, but we do know that we can do the front. So let's do the front. At the very least, get some up. Getting this out of here for now. I think. So we're going around the window, and we're trying to keep it nice and clean, large pieces if we can have them. And so this piece that I kind of messed up earlier today is going to be just fine. It'll work. We're gonna cut it out here, keep the sawdust out here for a little bit. It's starting to cool off, people. Summer is coming to an end. Watch it be like 105 tomorrow. We're gonna run in there and double check here. I don't often check measurements twice, even though I literally make a shirt that says, what does it say? Measure twice, cut once, or something. Yeah, I don't practice what I preach. If you're interested in that shirt, go to woodnessgoodness.com. Yeah. Come on, Graham. All right. So this is kind of hard because we don't really have anything to measure off of to find our outlet, if you know what I mean. It's just kind of like a board in the middle of a bunch of studs. So what we're gonna have to do, so that's where we're going right there. We also have to fix this outlet here. That's better. Oh man, that's looking good. The center stuff, if you're wondering, all the stuff around the window, I'm gonna use scrap 1/4 inch just to bring it all out so it's the same thickness. So when I trim it out, it's easier. But like I said, doesn't matter because this is all getting trim. You know, it's gonna be nice, big trim all around the windows, all the way up. Pretty sure anyhow. All right, this is the left window. Moving along here. I don't know how much more we're going to be able to do before I got to go home. Sweet. We're gonna put some glue down and nail her. Okay. I need my router. Next time I come, clean up the edges around the windows. But it's looking pretty good. Oh, the nail gun kicks up dust, and then my nose does not like that. It's really brightened it up in here, eh? With the maple. Got my fan blowing, that's what you hear. Getting some fresh air in here. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about that. That was just a perfect piece. That's why I threw it in there. It's like, why not? I think I'll probably have trim completely covering this because it's such a small amount, you know? But anyhow, we need that 1/4 inch so when our trim goes on it, everything's flush with our wall panels. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? You know what I mean? So I think you can start to see it come together. Your imagination doesn't have to be too crazy to start seeing, you know, what it's going to look like with the paneling on it. It's very light color right now. I think over time it can start to get a little warmer looking, which I don't hate, but I don't necessarily love the idea of it getting like too warm. But I think if I put like a polyacrylic or something that's protective that is not going to yellow over time, you know, matte finish, that would be kind of ideal. So really it's just this wall, well, and that wall. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess, roughly pieces. I'll still have to go all the way up there, but I'm gonna wait for that because I still have, you know, larger pieces to do over here. and I'm most likely you're gonna have a cutoff or two, just like I did on the other side. Looks pretty good, I think. I like it. I like the way it looks. Got our outlets there, outlet down there, outlet over there, outlet right around here. Looks pretty good. And the other thing we have to do before we put the wall on that side is finish figuring out our electrical over there. And then I've got to run power and an outlet, or not an outlet, rather, light switch over here. I have a 3-DIN light switch to put in there, or like, you know, a box at the very least. I'm thinking outdoor light and then an indoor light with a ceiling fan option possibly. Because, you know, I don't think I'm going to have air conditioning in here. I mean, there are off-grid options to do that, but I think a ceiling fan would just be epic. Especially if I do end up putting a wood stove, which I'm still undecided about. You know, if I had a wood stove somewhere back in there, this would blow, you know, a ceiling fan would blow the air around real nice. So one thing I got to do is just, oh, little butterfly here. There you go, buddy. I got you. One sec. Saving nature. Alright, so one thing I gotta do is put some spray foam in between this stud pack here. It's a little narrow, so I'm just gonna throw spray foam in there. I bought this a long time ago, so might as well use it up. I don't like cleaning up, but a new mantra I've been practicing is if I don't do it now, I'll have to do it later. And I don't think I'm gonna wanna do it later either. So there you have it. I gotta do it. Quieter day today. Like I said, just a long week, and I was just in my head a little bit, but it's all good. I always feel better after being here all day. We're pumped that we're not doing a deck anymore. Everybody smash the like button if you are also happy that we're not doing a deck. So a couple things that we're gonna prep for next week. This gutter is still dented but working. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get around to fixing that anytime soon. I should probably do it before the winter. I should also probably clean this out. After I did that just now, I realized I should probably just do this quickly. I mean, pine needles aren't that bad. I'd rather clean out pine needles than leaves, quite frankly. But yeah, the gutter guard is gonna stop us from ever having to do this. Although, like, pine needles are finer and they drop those little, yeah, I don't know. So a special treat is coming up. My mom is going to be coming to the cabin sooner than later. So please let me know what harp cover you want to see when she's here in the comments below. If there's a song you like and you want to hear it in a harp version, comment below. And if someone already commented a song you think would be cool, like that one, and the one that has the most likes I will get my mom to learn, and she will play it. I will try. Oh man, it's a mess in there, but we are not cleaning that today. All right, so gutter, like I said, we're gonna have to fix that bad boy, put gutter guards, because with it bent like that, gutter guards are not gonna sit flush on that. Inside here, we made more headway. This back corner, like I said, is just like slightly intimidating because I have not decided what I'm gonna do for my power. What I might just do is have some sort of conduit opening and have the hookups under the cabin, since I can reach them pretty easily below there. I'm planning on having my buddy Brian come help me do some insulation. He's the insulation pro, so we might be able to knock this out in a day, which would be absolutely epic. We're just hammered down here, trying to be hammered down. Having fun, getting after it, like we always do. And how can you not want to get after it with that beautiful view? All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching, hanging out with me. If you like what you saw, smash the like button, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. And thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys rule. See ya. When it comes to websites, I love using Squarespace to build my website. It's easy to customize, update, and packed with features to help grow your business. With Squarespace, you can showcase your services, schedule appointments, and even get paid all in one place. Their Blueprint AI website builder helps you create a fully custom site in just a few steps, tailored to your industry and goals. Need to reach your audience? Squarespace email campaigns make it simple to automate emails, nurture leads, and drive bookings with beautifully designed templates. If you're ready to build your online presence, head to squarespace.com to get a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/woodnessgoodness to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and we'll see you on the next one.